coming up.
Okay, someone came in here with the name iDubbbzFan43. That is the most... That is so sus. Goodbye. He's doing the thing like how me and Anisa say we shit our pants when it comes to farting. 244 viewers, is that a new high? Nah, I'm thinking I'm getting view botted.
Sit down, your bell's been rung.
I cannot deny, I don't want to be complimentary, but I also don't want to be mean. I'll say that the sweater is in fact sweatering. It's hard to do these for more than a few seconds at a time. I love that goon ball. It does wonders. Thank you so much, Rune Crafting. I hate Twitch. I gave it a shot. Hopefully you can double stream on YouTube. So here's what's left of my bits. Good luck, and hopefully I stay you around YouTube. Yeah, well, thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate it. Even if you're not sticking around, I know that YouTube is preferred for a lot of people. Okay, maybe I should stop using the goon ball. I don't know. I'm still pondering it. But yeah, rune crafting also. Oh right, man, I knew there's a reason rune crafting was a suspicious user. I'm never gonna forget when they came in here and said, "I can't wait till Marvel Civil War is over and Hassan, iDubbbz, and Ethan come together to take down Nick Fuentes." Oh, how naive. Is it naive? Could be, or it could be intentional. Yeah, I mean, it's probably newbie gains. You know, I'm not new to the gym, but I did take a little break. So, yeah, Gristle is fat. So, I will need to brace myself for it to slow down. And if it's slowing down, I think the idea is that I'll ask my my trainer. But I think the idea is if it's starting to slow down and I've maxed out the amount of tit meat that I can get for weight, I'll probably go to some other part of my body. Not to say that I'm just working out my tit meat. I'm working out all of it. But, you know, there's certain areas that, you know, people neglect. Like, I'm not a big fan of squats. I'm doing them. You still play WoW with Oleg, the electrician's apprentice? I'm not. Whoa, we're doing an oral hygiene demonstration today. Oh.
I'm going to volunteer.
Nice.
So I want my breath to smell nice.
Yes. Double duty on
Did you understand
teeth
what
control. Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Don't skip a leg day, okay? Squats aren't shit. You can booty meat with low impact stuff like stretch bands. You know, that's true. Are you supposed to brush also with the electric one? That's a good question. Because I do find that I think it's a mixture, right? I don't think you're supposed to brush like super intensely. Like a super intense back and forth. You're meant to just like kind of drag it across. But, you know, if you're in a hurry, you can do what you want. Okay, Rune Crafting said Ethan is Iron Man and has completely turned Ian, although I think he said turned on, maybe. Ian is Captain America, her to turn to fight the government to do what is right. Ian said in his video he would be friends with Ethan when he is done with his weird crash out. I mean, that's not... I don't think I said that. In fact, I definitely didn't say that. So I think you're having a selective memory there. But aside from that, like, things have changed in a very, like, big way since then. You know, if time stood still after that, I could see something changing, but time has not stood still. Time has passed. That's a lot of Caucasians. Yeah, far too many Caucasians. What up, Zoe? You didn't say friends. You maybe said things would change, but now he wants to see your penis, so...
Fed all the animals, and now I'm gonna go do my thing.
Oh, God bless. I love you.
I love you.
Woogity, 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 woogity. Okay, so many kisses. I've been making a rope from my belly button lint. I might need to start harvesting from others to finish it before the happening. Do you still talk to insert YouTuber? Do you still have that parentheses insert past iDubbbz prop? iDubbbz, what happened when insert iDubbbz lore? That is great. We should combine all those into one.
These stay suspended and not just...
Hopefully not a troll. I instantly banned them. I didn't even wait to find out. The only thing they said was yippee an iDubbbz stream. It's yeah. Sometimes you just have to go off of vibes only. Seems like a pretty superficial way to judge someone. All right, dude. We're labeling you as a sus user now. Cuz that's exactly what someone who is sus would say. Because I want to do some negative 50-degree like experiments. One of the ones I thought about was like testing out how feasible it is to pee outside in like negative 50, negative 60-degree weather. So like I don't think I'd be able to do it myself. Like I'd be afraid my little fucking peener would freeze off. But like filling like a little water bottle with like a spout with like some lukewarmish water and doing that into the open snow, I think it might freeze before it hits the floor with your pee stream. I also want to do that thing where you put wet clothes outside and they stay really stiff. And I wanted to sort of create my own like what do you call that? Like a snowman? Kind of like a snowman, but it's like hyper realistic and like standing up straight and like it's perfectly like it would look like a human. But I want to do all the elements. I want to do the shoes, the socks, the pants, the shirt, maybe a jacket and a hat. And all that shit. I think it would look really creepy. The frost version of enchanted armor? Totally. Piss is hot? Yes. Well, you know what? Maybe I should do hotter piss, because what might end up happening if it's that cold, you see it sometimes in the videos, where if you're in a super cold area, they throw up a pot of boiling water into the cold air, and it instantly turns to vapor because it's so cold. So either the piss freezes before it hits the ground, or the piss turns into vapor. Either way, it's a cool outcome. That settles it. Boil your piss. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
When I got home from work, the first thing I do is let Shadow out so she can go pee. You know, she hasn't gone since 8 a.m. and it's now 7 p.m. Poor thing. I don't know how she does it, but she does. Never goes in the house. Good dog. Anyways, I also had to go pee really bad because I drank that large coffee on the way home. So I walked to the rear of my yard on the edge of the woods and as I've done in the past, I just started to relieve myself. Well,
Started to wee myself. Dude, that's not how you say it. He's doing the thing like how me and Anisa say we shit our pants when it comes to farting. It's like you didn't wee your pants. You didn't wee yourself. You fucking pissed in the woods. Cool bacteria fact, cyanobacter will form long chains in bodies of water, and to assist in metabolism, every 5th or 6th bacteria in the chain will sacrifice themselves to provide nitrates to their buddies. I'm going to be honest, Gronk, that is not interesting. Like, if they were like monkeys or something, and like every 5th or 6th like mammal like killed itself to provide nutrients to the, community, then I would say that is interesting. But we don't care about bacteria here. It is interesting. Come on.
as I'm peeing, I notice that the pee's not soaking into the snow. In fact, it's building up. I mean, it's building up like this, like a pile of frozen silly string. And before I know it, the pea string's frozen all the way up to my birdie,
And he's calling his fucking peener a birdie. Dude, this guy is a treat. Professor Waldo. I wonder if he actually has a degree.
No. By this time, Shadow's already done. He's standing over by the back door and waiting to get in out of the cold. So I go to try and move over her way, and I can't move. I find myself frozen solid to the ground by a damn 1/8-inch wide string of pea. Frozen pea. I couldn't believe it. Well,
I feel like this way of telling the story is weird because, like, I feel like that would be immediately as I'm seeing this weird effect happening, I'd be like, oh, I wonder if it will, like, build up all the way to my frickin' coke and balls. And you'd be monitoring that. You'd be looking at that and you'd be like, oh shit, like, this is not good. And I don't think it would lock you in place. Come on now. It's not going inside of your body. You wouldn't be frozen solid. So I'm just going to be honest. This is an exaggeration, okay? I don't know Professor Waldo, but I know physics and science. This would not happen. Unless his birdie became just as cold as the environment around him. But I think, like, that is, I don't know, man. We'll see. Just look at that couch. This man is legit. The more I'm thinking about, no, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not calling him a liar. The more I'm thinking about, the more this could be feasible.
Just then, a gale force wind kicks up. Now, I don't know what gale force is, but let's just say it was a mighty strong wind, okay? Leave it at that. Don't argue with me. Anyways, the wind kicks up and it lifts me up into the air like a kite. So there I am. I'm tethered to the ground, flopping around.
Okay, I think he's lying now. I think he's officially lying. I think he's doing a big fib. He's saying he was attached to the ground, or he's tethered to the ground with his frozen pea string, and the wind is moving him around. He's like flying basically, but he's tethered to the ground via the frozen pea. Okay, cool. And his cat is watching him. His cat Shadow is just watching him from the porch. Okay, someone came in here with the name iDubbbzFan43. That is the most, that is so sus. Goodbye. And they also said Resident Evil big vibes. That's so generic. Goodbye. It was an inaccurate amount of bees. I thought those needed to be... Like, I didn't think you could keep shooting at them after you activate it once. I thought that was like a mechanism in the game to make the fights harder. Like, you shoot it once... It freezes them up. Ah! Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, that was... I'm gonna be honest. That was me screaming like a bitch. I don't think I've ever... Like, I was being very vulnerable in that moment. I made a noise that I regret making. $244 viewers, is that a new high? Nah, I'm thinking I'm getting view botted.
You really are a tough one.
Getting view botted, man. For an extra, for like an extra 100 viewers, doesn't seem worth.
No way.